Hey you guys, so I thought I'd do another number synchronicities video for you for the month of April 2021. So starting off, I've already shuffled for the number 0. For those of you that might be seeing multiple numbers, multiple zeros throughout the day. So let's see what messages there are for you. All right, so the overall energy, I have the King of Pentacles, and then I have the Three of Cups here. So I feel like maybe you are being prepared for some sort of reunion, some sort of gathering. It looks like something's getting ready to manifest. There may be some socializing going on. Maybe there's a need for you to start to trust. Maybe there's a need for you to start a foundation if that's something that you've been thinking about. But it looks like you are getting ready to socialize, to be friends, to share and to trust with people. So that may be something that is coming up for you. Now, you also could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or there could be an earth sign coming towards you. I also see here that there's the Devil and the Hierophant. The Hermit. Both of those are earth signs as well. Maybe you are on a path to self-discovery. If you've been looking to find a group of people that you connect to, I feel like you're finding that group. Or maybe you are starting your own group, especially maybe on social media. Maybe you're like, you know what, there's not a group for this, I'm going to start it. So you start the group. You also may even be invited to something, but looks like you're also celebrating. It's going to be a time to celebrate. Now, you may be viewed as an outcast in regards to something that's going on in your life, but that's okay, because here you found a place where you feel like you fit in or where you belong. I do feel that something taboo could be going on as well. Again, going back to feeling like an outcast. So maybe you feel rejected by your family, society, or what have you. But whatever the case, I feel like you're finding it here. You're like, that's okay. I found my new home. I found some friends. You know, so something's going on where you are feeling a sense of belonging. There also may be a need to compromise too. If something's been going on in your life where it's been one-sided, I feel like there's compromise coming. There also looks like there are some sort of secrets, or like you're deciding to pursue your dreams or pursue your passions. Whatever it is that you're desiring, I feel like is being supported. Maybe not from everybody, but you have a support system. There are people that's going to assist you. There are people that are willing to help you. On a downside, it's a possibility that you might find yourself caught up in some sort of love triangle, especially if someone is like, my needs aren't being fulfilled. I need to find it through other people or someone else. And, you know, that would be the downside of what I'm picking up on. And maybe you already were suspicious of that. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that see master number or angel number 1, meaning that you're seeing 1111s, 111, just multiples of 1. All right, you have 5 of Cups as the bottom and Cancer at the top. Okay, so maybe there is some sort of disappointment or loss. Some of you may be having a hard time moving on from a water sign, or maybe you are thinking about the past, feeling very emotional and processing sad memories. Yeah, someone could definitely be a Cancer. It also looks like maybe someone has blocked you, or you are trying to block off the memories of someone. It also looks like there's some sort of secrets too, like someone is hiding their emotions, or someone feels down or sad because because they're hiding, because they're suppressing their feelings or in denial. But it does look like eventually someone will open up, let their guards down. It looks like maybe there's some sort of communication coming up. I feel too like you need to pay attention to where the sign of Cancer is in your birth chart, because that is going to give a clue in regards to what house is getting ready to be activated in your life. So say for instance, maybe Cancer is your second house. Maybe something about your finances are being activated, or something about your family, or something about your traditional values. So pay attention to where Cancer is in your birth chart. Pay attention to your dreams. It does look like maybe you're being visited, or maybe you feel haunted by your past. Also, I'm getting the energies of Scorpio. If a relationship is over or it ended, I feel like maybe there's still a desire, there. So maybe there's a need for you to admit something to yourself as well, because it looks like you keep trying to bury something, bury the past, instead of just like dealing with it or working through it. So I feel like maybe there's a need for you to deal with that. Spiritually, it also looks like you guys are maybe in contact with someone who passed away already. I'm not predicting that someone is dying, but I feel like this is a situation that already passed, and you're being visited by this person. This person speaks to you in dreams. So pay attention to that. They may be trying to uplift you, or maybe they're trying to warn you. So just pay attention. Yeah. All right, let's see what messages there are for those of you that are seeing multiple twos. Multiples of twos. All right, we have Venus, and at the bottom we have Mars. So again, this is like soulmate energy, match made in heaven, divine feminine, divine masculine. So I feel that something is happening where maybe you're being pursued. I feel like your desires are manifesting or coming into fruition. Your courage seems to be activated. Maybe you feel very empowered right now, and you're like, you know what, I feel like, doing this, and I feel like doing that. So whatever it is that you are passionate about, I feel like you're not shy and you're going towards it. You feel very empowered and confident. I also feel like there's a need for you to pay attention to Mars in your chart and Venus in your chart. Especially like more so the houses that they're in, because it may be preparing you for some sort of activation of those houses. So say for instance, you've got Mars in the 7th house. Maybe that indicates that some sort of relationship is about to begin, or a business partnership is about to begin. Maybe you have Venus in the 9th house. Maybe that indicates that you're getting ready to travel, or maybe you are having some sort of spiritual awakening. So pay attention to where Mars and Venus is in your chart. But for the most part, it does look like boyfriend and girlfriend. Whether or not this person turns into husband or wife material, that's yet to be seen. But at least it looks like something's out there for you, or there's some sort of options. There's going to be some sort of flirtation. I feel too like someone is dealing with temptation. So I don't know if you're going to be indulging into things that you really like. Oh, and there's the Lovers. Yep. So you definitely have some sort of connection, love connection. And because is showing the Lovers here, to me, this always indicates that the connection serves a higher purpose, even if it's starting off very physical or from a place of lust. It's like that is just the spiritual bait, something to get your attention, to get you on this path. You have Uranus here, so maybe something's going to happen out of the blue, very unexpected. Also could have some choices in love. Maybe it's warning you or preparing you to make some sort of decision and to stand your ground on whatever it is that you are believing or whatever it is that you want. Like you're having to stand your ground. You may have to set boundaries with people. I also feel like spiritually you're being guarded or protected. If you feel like you missed an opportunity in the past, I feel like there's an opportunity coming back around. And this time you're like, no, I'm taking the opportunity this time. There also may be something going on with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and maybe a literal Cancer. Gemini may be in the picture too. Yeah. So I feel like expect to hear from someone as well, or expect some sort of communication or response out the blue. Something is unexpected. All right, so let's see what messages there is for those of you that see multiple threes. All right, we have the Star at the bottom, and then we have the Three of Swords at the top. Interesting. So I feel like something's been going on where maybe you have been praying or trying to manifest, praying to heal your broken heart, praying for some sort of help. Like it seems like maybe you're hurt about something, or maybe you've lost someone, or you lost a job. I also get, though, with the Star being at the overall center, that even though something might seem bad at the moment, is something that is needed. Something that you asked for. Maybe you asked to be separated from something. Maybe you, or maybe whatever you were praying for, the result is a separation. And it's like, well, we're trying to get you to what you need. Like, say, for instance, you kept praying for something in a relationship that you were never going to get. So the answer to the prayer is a separation. Let's say the same instance in a job. Maybe you kept praying for something like, please let them give me a promotion. Let them give me more money. And you just kept praying and praying for that. Or whatever you were praying for, it's like, if that job's not going to give it to you, we have to separate you from this job and put you someplace else where you are going to receive these prayers. So I feel like your prayers are going to be answered, but it does require maybe a separation, or, you know, having you have to give up something. And you've got Mars coming out. So something is also making you feel empowered. Prepare for some form of empowerment. And also, like your will, it seems like your will is restored. If you lost faith, I feel like you needed to lose faith so that you could get angry and rise up and challenge whoever told you no. It's like, you're like, no one tells me no. And it's like, I just kind of feel like it's having an opposite effect. Yeah, you're going for something that you want. You're finally going to do something, but it took you to get hurt to do it. It took you to get rejected to go after what you wanted. So, yeah. And I also feel like maybe someone is finally opening up and talking about their feelings, and it feels empowering to do that. Like before, just hiding behind, you know, closed doors and pretending like nothing was bothering you, it actually was harming you. But because you decide to kind of talk about something that you really care about or that you've been passionate about, I feel like you take your power back. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that see multiple fours. We have the Eight of Cups and Death. So I feel like you're being prepared for some sort of ending, the end of the matter. Something's going on. I don't know. You need to look at maybe where Scorpio is in your chart. And maybe look where Pisces is in your chart, because that might have some sort of clue in regards to what's coming to an end. It could be a good thing. Does indicate some sort of transformation, changes. There's still emotional changes though. You also may be visited by a loved one who's already crossed over. So pay attention to those dreams, or maybe you're seeing unusual things happen in the house. Yeah, matter of fact, something does look like a messenger. You're receiving messages from beyond. Also may receive some sort of compensation for a loss, like a job loss or a job injury. It's like you'll be compensated for it. It also looks like a debt is being paid off, or some sort of contract is coming to an end. Now also in love, it looks like maybe someone was ghosted. If there is a breakup on the way, I feel like maybe someone just felt unfulfilled. Someone just felt like it was a dead end. They weren't happy, so they did what they felt like they needed to do, even if it's going to hurt other people. I feel too like maybe someone's trust goes out the window. So I don't know, maybe your trust, you're going to lose trust in someone, or it's preparing you for the loss of trust in someone. But for the most part, I feel like you're being prepared for an ending. Please keep in mind that I don't predict physical deaths, unless maybe that's something that you were already aware of. But yeah, there could be a breakup coming up, or leaving a job, or just changing. Now, it does look like, because Uranus is here, something changes unexpectedly or out the blue. I truthfully feel like this is about some sort of spirit visitation, but you know, it depends on your situation. So if you're seeing fours, know that something's getting ready to come to an end. All right, what are the messages for those of you seeing multiple fives? We have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you have security coming towards you. Whether that security is in a form of a relationship or a career. Maybe you're purchasing something, getting ready to make some sort of big purchase. But I feel like you're having security, or feeling like you are establishing a foundation of comfort here. Now, the flip side, or the shadow side of this, is to be cautious, because if you do so happen to enter a new relationship, especially with the fire sign, it's possible that this person is already in an established relationship, even if it is out of obligation. I feel like you guys are going to be passionate about the things that are happening, though. I feel like you guys are getting ready to experience an abundance of finances. It does look like whatever happens, though, you're taking on more responsibility. So you're going to be busier, or you might feel a little burdened. But I feel that there's a desire to get something complete. Now, also spiritually, looks like you are carrying out your obligations of your ancestors. Something runs in the family, like it's your responsibility, like they're handing you the torch. And they're like, all right, you've got to carry on the family legacy, like it's up to you now. And you're like, oh my God, this is such a burden. Like, maybe it's also something about a gift that you have, and it's like you didn't want to do it or work with it, but you have to. Maybe you're having to do some sort of family business. Maybe somehow the family is expanding. Maybe you're purchasing property. Like I said, it could be anything, but it does look like you're having responsibility, but you seem passionate and happy about it. And I feel like you're going to be successful at whatever this is. So it's either a successful relationship, successful career. You're going to be glad that you made some sort of decision. Yeah, your desires are coming into fruition. Yeah, so I feel like you guys are having stability. So fives are pretty good to see for you this month. Yeah, something's going to be confirmed for you, or official. I feel like something's being made official. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that see multiple sixes. We have the sun, and at the bottom, the sun. Okay, so again, this is pretty optimistic. I feel like there's some sort of good news coming. You're going to be successful. You may be getting a lot of attention from people. You may be feeling very courageous, brave, motivated. Definitely not shy. I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough. If you were wondering if someone was telling the truth so far, yes, it looks like someone was telling the truth. Or the truth may be coming out in regards to something that you were curious about. You were trying to find out some sort of information. I feel like, okay, finally, we have clarity. We have an answer. Something seems like a wish fulfillment. Feel like you're also happy, feeling comfortable in your own skin and being authentic. So today you're also maybe being creative, not just today, but throughout the month. Maybe you're being told to just be yourself, to be creative, to remain optimistic. This is also about some form of body positivity. Whatever it is, it's about you're focusing on the positive. Ooh, you got dreams coming true. So now I also see dealing with soulmates too. Maybe you are hearing from a soulmate, or there's going to be communication. It seems like you're happy. There also may be some sort of celebration, like a birthday coming up. So someone may be celebrated, or maybe someone singing your praises. Again, looks like there's secrets coming out, or a confession. You also may want to look to where sun is at in your birth chart, because that's going to, it's like, where's sun at in your birth chart? What sign is sun in? Pay attention. Those are some themes. So let's say, you have sun in the 11th house. That could indicate finances. That could indicate something going on with your elder or older siblings. It may have something to do with being popular on social media. So there's a lot of things that could be happening with that. And then the star is also talking about wish fulfillment. So I feel like your dreams are coming true, or you're receiving clear and loud messages through your dreams, or they're coming into fruition, whatever it is that you've been dreaming about. I do see encouragement and faith being restored. So I don't know if at one point you lost faith, and they're the soulmates. They're the soulmates. You got Two of Cups, the Lovers. So I do feel like you're hearing from a soulmate. You're meeting people that you connect to, people that you have connections with, people that make you happy. Maybe you feel like your soulmate is your best friend. Something could start off as platonic. So I feel like you're just being prepared for all of the things that I mentioned. Be prepared for it. Be prepared for success. All right, so what are the messages for those of you that see multiple sevens? You have the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys are going to be focusing on a skill, focusing on your health, maybe finances. It also looks like you are practicing or doing something in repetition because you're learning. You may be learning about your self-worth. It looks like you're also maybe writing or journaling or documenting something. I feel too like something is a long time, or something has been in a long time making. You may have to be patient with this Pentacle energy because Pentacle is slow moving energy. Earth energy is slow. You also may need to be prepared to deal with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, whether it's romantic or career wise. I see some sort of anticipation building up or moving forward with plans. I don't know if you're thinking about relocating. Something also may be going on with a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. I'm also getting here with the moon coming out that someone has a secret. Someone is going to share something with you, but they're choosing you. Now also I'm getting that your enemy may be revealed to you. Someone also may start to ignore you due to miscommunication. Someone's anxieties might get triggered. Also be careful of either an earth or fire sign, or maybe even a Pisces, because this person has a tendency to play mind games or manipulate you. But I feel like the both of you have some sort of power struggles. Like you both think you're right. It's some sort of competition going on with you and one of these signs. Someone likes to pick on you. I feel like it's an older sibling. They still do it even if you guys are adults. Or it might be someone at your job that is picking on you. I feel like somebody's being teased. You are needing to learn how to manage your temper or your reaction, because I feel like someone is intentionally testing you. So if you see those sevens, know that you're being tested with something. Something takes time, something takes patience. I also feel like you are needing to practice communication. Anything that you've been planning to do, I feel like you need to go ahead and do it. You also may need to get into the habit of something, picking up a good habit or doing something routinely. You may be focused on a new job or a new career. I also see that if you made a purchase in the past, you're trying to pay it off, or you're trying to build your credit. Maybe that's something that you've been instructed to do. All right, so let me go ahead and focus on eights. Messages for those of you that see multiple eights. You have the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords. Okay, so I feel like something's going on where maybe there's going to be a disconnect or a separation with a fire sign. I don't know if they're hurting your feelings, if you hurt their feelings, if there's some sort of breakup, but it just looks like there's going to be a separation. Yeah. Something looks like a broken agreement or a broken contract, and there's a need to renegotiate. I feel like for some of you, you're being asked, is it worth it? Something is also imbalanced in your life. Something might seem unfair. I feel like you guys are dealing with distance and needing to be patient with your situation. You also might need to make some sort of decision that's going to hurt somebody. Or someone's getting ready to do that to you. So just know that there's no escaping this. Something is the law of karma. This is the law here. Now, you also may discover that you're being served, or maybe you are going to have to deal with some sort of legal matters. Anything where a signature is required is legal. So I don't know if you're having to deal with any type of court or legal matters, or if this is like a job separation. Maybe you're thinking about leaving your job and going somewhere else. Overall, too, I feel like you're needing to deal with some form of communication. Check and see, too, where Sagittarius is in your chart, because that might be giving you a clue of what house is getting ready to be activated. I feel like there may be some sort of paternity situations going on. Someone may be trying to figure out who the father is, or maybe someone is taking someone to court for child support or custody. All right, what are the messages for those seeing multiple nines? And remember, these are collective messages. It still can be slightly different for your personal message. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords and Sagittarius. So I feel like maybe, again, check to see where Sagittarius is in your birth chart or what planets are there, but especially the house, because I feel like something about that house is getting ready to be activated. You also may be involved with a Sagittarius or an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There may be a need to set boundaries with the Sagittarius. I don't know if a Sagittarius is trying to try you, whether it's your child, or if it is your partner, a friend, or just somebody. But it's like they might try to try you. So you're going to have to set boundaries with them. I feel like also you're needing to stand up for your beliefs. Maybe you're going to feel a little defensive. Also check to see what house Uranus is in, because I'm getting that whatever house is in, there's going to be a shakeup. There's going to be a disturbance. There's a need for change, or Spirit is making your situation uncomfortable so that you will change or do something different or take some sort of action, because it's indicating here that you're not listening to your intuition. You're being too complacent. You're too comfortable. So Uranus is about to disrupt you in your comfort zone, even if emotionally. Sometimes people have to be pushed emotionally to do something. Now, I also feel that there is some sort of telepathic connection, so you may experience some sort of telepathy with someone over and over again. I feel like someone is going to keep trying to get your attention. You keep ignoring some sort of signs. I feel like maybe someone's also working up the courage. So we also have Earth coming out, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know if there's a separation or if two people are ignoring each other, but it looks like two people are not paying attention or seeing eye to eye. You also could be trying to run away or escape your destiny. And, you know, maybe someone is trying to go this way or go in a different direction. But Uranus is going to come and disrupt whatever's going on. You may find, too, that you can't seem to pull away. Like, I'm getting two people who keep trying to go separate ways but keep getting drawn back together. And that may be because there's something that these two people haven't learned, or they just keep making the same mistakes over and over again. I feel like you're also getting ready to start some sort of new chapter in your life, and you need to be prepared for that. You're about to experience something that maybe you've never experienced before. And maybe too, that's why you keep shying away from something. You're like, I've never experienced this. I don't know what it is. I don't want to get into it, but you're like kind of being forced to pay attention. And Sagittarius also is ruled by Jupiter. So something about your spirituality may be challenged as well. All right, let's look at those of you that see 1010 all the time. I don't remember if I did 1010 last time. We have Scorpio and Jupiter. I was just talking about Jupiter. Okay, so you may be involved with a Scorpio. If not, I still say look to what house Scorpio is sitting in, because I feel like that area of your life is getting ready to be activated. You may be getting ready to deal with some sort of transformation. Someone may be getting ready to come into your life, and it transforms you deeply. And it does look like something is spiritually related. This also could be a clear sign for those of you that have Jupiter in Scorpio. Maybe a strong message in there for you. I feel too like something is about happiness, though, or finding your happiness in a sign of Scorpio or with a Scorpio. Now we also have Saturn too, so check to see where Saturn is at in your birth chart. But this is also saying to me that Saturn has something to do with two forces coming together, or you being placed at the right place at the right time, and something will be long term. You may be getting ready to enter a long-term relationship, or maybe you found a career or a place that you're going to be at for a long time. There also may be some sort of an age gap if this is about a relationship. I definitely feel like one person is significantly older than the other. I see your desires coming into fruition, and there's that transformation again, or some sort of ending. You may be getting ready to take on a new identity, or it's like you're having a loss of ego, and so you're having to find yourself again. And maybe the things that are happening are helping you rediscover who you are or what you want. I do feel that because of a loss, you're going to find your passion again. So some sort of loss is needed for you to feel whole again, feel alive again, feel needed again. I do feel that your desires are going to manifest. Jupiter is about blessings too. So I feel like, you know, after some sort of loss, you're going to be, whatever you lost is going to be replaced tenfold. So don't worry about it. I feel like again, this is a situation where your faith is going to be restored. I'm also getting something about a single mother or a single parent, but especially like a single mother and her child. Something's going on. But for the most part, I feel like you should look to your birth chart for where those planets are. Jupiter, Saturn, and look where Scorpio is, because those places in your birth chart are about to be activated. All right, and then the last shuffle will be about those of you that see like just multitude of synchronicities, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 13, 13, 12, 12, 7, 8, 9, or someone's birthday over and over again. Let's see what messages there are for you. All right, we have Queen of Pentacles, and then at the bottom we have the Emperor. So I feel like something is being established, like some sort of order is being established in your life. You may be taking the lead in a situation. You're coming off as a leader. Maybe people look up to you. Seems like you're also taking your power back. If you feel like you've been unhealthy, I feel like maybe you're going to try and get your health back together. If you've been wanting to start your own business, I feel like this would be a good time to start a business. Because it's April, you may literally be dealing with an Aries. You also could be dealing with an earth sign though, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, I feel that someone also may be watching you. And maybe you are aware of this, or maybe you just have a feeling, but it does look like someone is watching you. They're observing you, but they haven't taken any action. In fact, they're taking forever to take action. Someone is a strategist. Okay, I heard something about Forex, so I don't know if someone invests in that. Maybe someone is keeping their eye out on the market. Matter of fact, this looks like those lines, those market lines, but because it's descending, I feel like maybe something's going down. So I don't know what that means for those of you that are into stocks, but it looks like it's going down. I don't know if that means to take out your money, or if, that's a good thing, depending on, I don't know stocks, but I am getting something about Forex and something descending, dropping. But I also know that as a double message though, to me this is more about abundance. Like anytime I'm seeing like the 8 of Wands, that might be preparing you for a lot of things that's getting ready to take off. It could be a lot of money, it could be a lot of action, it definitely could be something physical. If it's about a relationship, this person has a strong sexual appetite, I'll say that. Now, Sagittarius and 8 of Wands, both of these have Jupiter in them. So I feel like maybe there's a need to look to where your Jupiter is at in your chart. And Jupiter is also about expansion and multitude of things. So something is expanding. Maybe you're expanding your business. Maybe spiritually you're awakening and your mind is expanding. I'm not even going to go there sexually. Something might be expanding. I do see a lot of flirty messages, but then I see someone being guarded. But then I see, so it's something that's kind of like up and down, up and down. But I feel like at least it looks like something is being balanced. If someone was guarded at first, I feel like maybe they are letting their guards down. There's going to be trust. Or maybe there's a need for you to stop being so in control and to let your guards down and to have a little faith. Matter of fact, I think that is like a key message for you, is to relax and have faith. Don't be so guarded and defensive. Something can be worked out if there's been some sort of disagreement or distance between two people, it looks like it's going to be resolved. There's going to be some sort of healing. If you've been sick, I feel like there's going to be a recovery. If you feel like you're connected with someone, I do see telepathy. The last things I want you to look out for with this message is to pay attention to wherever Sagittarius is at in your chart. Maybe Aries and Virgo as well. Those might be two other important houses that are going to be activated. You're going to feel the results of those houses. So hopefully these messages have resonated. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.